Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to start by talking a little bit about myself. I am currently on this journey to get to 2000 ELO in chess.com Rapid. I started off playing 10, now I'm playing 15. But this kind of started from actually when I was really young. I had a friend who had a very friendly rivalry with in chess, and we never really got too good at the game. I mean, we got good in the sense that like we felt like we were good, and people didn't beat us too frequently. But as far as playing on chess.com, we were just like I don't know, 1100, 1200. Fast forward to now, where he got really good. He started practicing his openings. He started playing online a lot. He's more of a blitz player, but it motivated me to want to learn the game a little bit better. During COVID, I started practicing a little bit more. And then maybe like later in COVID, I started to play over the board. Not too much. I just got into it. I dabbled. I played a tournament. I played at a chess club. It was pretty fun. I really liked it. But I just it fell off for me. I got really busy with life. And but then recently I just wanted to like I wanted that feeling of getting great at something just through sheer hard work. And I'm 30 now, and when I was younger, that would be sports. And I mean, it still can be, but I think I'm at this point where I'm like, I would like to see something that I objectively, like ELO, right? I am objectively just improving at because there's a number and everything I'm working on, all the stats, all of the things are coming together. And yes, so I am trying to run it up to 2000 ELO. That's my objective. I want to see how my analysis and the painstaking details and practice how it pays off over time. So far, it's been pretty good. We started this playlist. That's really the start of this push I've had at about 1150 ELO, and I broke 1300 recently. Uh, yeah, I feel pretty happy with that. Um, yeah, let's play a few games. Let's play a game or two. Maybe in future videos I'll share more about my life. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, let's see. Chess.com game. All right. Repertoire recently has been French defense. Let's see if they let us do that. I do struggle a little bit with this push. I think it's like the Steinitz, I think. And I'm trying to figure out what the move I want to play for this is. The computer says to do this one, so I might try that this time. But it's kind of like a um, Sicilian, and I have no exposure to Sicilian. But that's okay. I mean, we can start somewhere. Okay. Um, I like to just push this on French defense usually every time. That's pretty much my repertoire. This, and then usually this, depending on if they don't try to do something weird. Okay, so they take, so we are playing an exchange variation, which arguably usually results in a longer game that ends in the middle game, unless one of us blunders. Um, okay, I'll defend my piece. I want to, if they bring theirs out, I'll bring mine's out. I don't know if I'm still building the repertoire on chessbook.com. I'm some of the moves are like they just seem so similar to me that I haven't gotten like that feel of it. This is early French defense exchange that I should really know though. That do I want to put my bishop here? Do I want to put my bishop here? Yeah. Yeah, I think I changed from the 10-minute time interval to the 15-minute time interval, and I've really preferred it personally, like when I'm playing. But I know that when I'm like, let me lower the table a little bit. when I'm like recording, I'm like, I hope this isn't like too slow, like the play style of this. Okay, they bring their bishop out here. They want a castle. How do we punish this castling? Yeah, I mean we should castle too, but yeah, I was just bringing knights out. I've been trying to play more solid. Um, I've been watching the GM Danya a lot, and he'll be playing his play, and he'll be like, "All right, guys, I see this tactic," and he'll point out the tactic, and then he'll say, "I'm not gonna do it," because he's doing like a speed run to like I don't know specific opening, and he'll be like playing a 1200 rated player, and he'll be like, "But I'm not gonna do this tactic because I would rather play solidly so that you guys can learn how like play accurately is like it's like the better way of doing it than to play like aggressively because I mean obviously at a higher level he knows how to handle those attacks. Okay, how do I want to approach this position? I think I will try to pin his knight. No, I don't even like that. I don't like his position at all, honestly. It's very boring. There's not a lot of like attack or opportunity to attack or anything. I would like to castle next move. He's most likely going to bring this knight out. If he goes back, it wouldn't be bad. He wasted a tempo. So I'm like a beat ahead of him, which I like. Hmm. Okay, let's see. We castle. What is our moveset here? Okay, he brings a queen out. That's a good thing for us. But how do we take advantage of this queen move? I want to take here and then get. Yeah, let's try that. Take here and then get a tempo here. Is it worth trading the bishop here for a tempo? Maybe, maybe. We don't know yet. He might get tempo back though. I'm moving this up. But that weakens the king. And I like that. Honestly, if he does that, that is an interesting move. I am now going to castle. I can't think of what move he would do afterwards. Let's try to get this piece out next. Or actually, this isn't a bad move either. I can fork all three of them here. Maybe I'll do that next, actually. This pawn is not a strong pawn right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna come here, even if he pushes that, because if he takes it, I can fork his queen. So, not a risk right now. But, let's see, if he does do that, and he comes after my knight, I will have to make a decision on how I want to approach this. Nice, okay. Let's try this move here. He can't block here, and he can't block here, and he can't block here with his queen at least. His rook could come here. He can't castle because I'll get the fork on his rook, and then I'll be up a little bit. I'll have a little bit of advantage. I also really like the idea of pulling this out now, based on how he defends it. I might not. I might just let it sit, let the tension sit. I like tension. I am anticipating him bringing his rook out, which hangs his pawn though. But I actually like this move even better than the pawn hang. Yeah, I read the book by Jeremy Silman, Amateur's Mind, like the common mistakes, and there's knight on an outpost, right? Like this is just fantastic. This is like the best you can do. Cause yeah, okay, maybe he bumps you, right? But he opens up his position. He opens up his what he can do. Actually, I might just bump myself in here. I like that move. The more chaos I can create on his side, I think the better it'll be for me. Is there a better move though? That is my first question. Cementing myself in this position. I want to get more defense on this pawn. Oh, he castled. Okay. Interesting. How do we want to proceed? How do we want to proceed? Rook out, I like. Bishop needs to come out. Bishop coming out, I think, is the move. Because it still attacks that pawn pretty hard. We're just trying to find some squares. We're pretty up in his junk, but oh, it weakens this. That does weaken this. It weakens this by a lot. But actually, we can probably get the pawn back. This might work out in our favor. Where do we put him? Threat. How do I create a threat on him? That's not good. I think I can get away with just losing a pawn though. Well, if his queen backs out. Okay, let's see. He takes that. He will take this. Okay, never mind. I want to come here with my queen if I'm going to lose that piece. Maybe I can create a threat here. I'm tempted. I'm very tempted right now. Otherwise, I'll be in some trouble. Yeah, this was a bad move, guys. Oops. Uh, yeah, let's do it. Probably another bad move, but I think I'd rather do that than lose a piece. See if I can somehow get this knight to move, depending on where he goes. I can pop my knight here and maybe get into safety. This is a big risk because I opened my knight king up, but I think if I lose the knight, it's worse for me. Interesting. All my lights just turned orange. I don't think I'm doing as well as I was in the last game, or the one I played recently. I really like the idea of moving here, but this is not guarded at all. I guess I could... No, it doesn't do much. Yeah, I think he's going to take it anyways. At which point I would like to take this too. Yeah, okay. I think I would like to take his piece as well. Okay, I don't mind the trade of rooks, but I also don't want to be the one forcing it. This pawn could be a problem if it becomes a pass pawn. I don't want that. I don't want his queen to get free access either, but my queen isn't doing too much right now. I am debating bringing her in here. It just doesn't feel good. It just does not feel good. He's gonna bring his rook out. Yeah, I mean for a pawn. I mean that pass pawn will be a problem though. Um, I'm trying to figure out how to handle this. Okay, what I'm thinking is this attack this. Bring my. I gotta get more pieces involved. Maybe I get this here and then this there. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm thinking now. I need to get this here and trade. I think that's important. I think this might have been my better option, honestly. I think it would have bought me a lot of time. I think this here, take, sacrifice the knight for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a matter of sheer power. Yeah, this is an intense one. I think I blundered, and I think that the little switcheroo kind of helped me out a little bit. He's trying to figure out if he should push us. I think he probably should. Yeah. Um, I think I have to take with this. Okay, now is a question. How do we attack? Queen comes here. Oh, queen comes here as an option. No, queen comes here, not option. Takes here, and then discover check. I think it has to be that. Okay, let's try that. And then I hope I'm not missing something obvious. Okay, so what I'm thinking is interesting move. I come here, where can his queen go that can stop me? Okay, I think this is the move here. And there's no checks he can give me. He can give me one check, but then he's stuck. Oh, I'm realizing I might have messed up here. If he moves his rook, that's gonna be a problem for me. This knight is a big issue. I think if he moves his rook, I take with the queen. And then I take with the queen again. But if he doesn't move his rook, obviously it's just check and then mate. I think I'm okay. I have concerns. This knight could have some weird moves that could be concerned. No, not really. I had to really spend time thinking. Dude, it's crazy. I went from that mistake to having a decent attack. Yeah, I mean, I think he'll have one check on me here. And then... Oh, did not account for that. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, that was terrible. That's funny. Okay, let's see what we can get out of this. That's not good. Yeah, rook here is pretty strong against me. Wow, I really overestimated that last one. Oops. Although rook here, I'd be tempted to take this pawn out. No, but he get my bishop. I'm gonna get my bishop out of trouble now. That's tough. I didn't realize on a rook Let's see. Okay, he did something. Okay, he blocked here. Okay, blocked here. Let's see, check, or take this, and then he takes my pawn, and then takes here, and he moves somewhere. Wait, what if I check him here? That's brutal. Oof. I don't want to give my bishop up. There's no other way. I think it's a lost cause, guys. We are down material. We're a little too far down material now. Huh. Okay, he didn't mate. What is this? Let's see here. Protect it. Check. Oh boy. This is a crunchy one. I don't expect to win this at this point. I think it was. I think there was something there, but maybe the engine will say differently. That I was just losing the whole time, but the attack wasn't bad. I think maybe I planned it out a little bit wrong. Hmm. Okay, the best thing I could possibly happen is him moving his rook here, I think, or something like that. Something that, yeah, I think I think ideally, if I was him, I'd want to trade queens. It just makes the most sense. This is a good move. This move right here, it forces a queen trade, and probably what I would do in this situation. What is this? What in the world is he doing? Maybe. That was such a weird move for him, in my opinion. Okay, I gotta keep like all my pieces safe somehow. So what I'm thinking, yeah, there's not really much I can do here. I think it's over. I'm just delaying the inevitable. Um, it's just funny. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Maybe we can get away with something stupid here. No, he can just check me to infinity. There's not really much I can do. Yeah, this would be a good move for him. You take my bishop. Move this next. This guy's playing the way I call it with your queen. It's like just queen move, queen move, queen move. Um, yeah, it's okay. It's not very strong play in my opinion. I think if he takes all my pieces, I'm gonna resign. He just has a pass pawn, and there's not much I can do with a rook against a rook. But yeah, this is goes back to we don't quit, right? We just keep playing. Maybe we can get a little attack. Maybe we can get a misdirection. Just anything really. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else I can do. Okay, that was a good game, guys. It was a long game, but it was a good game. Thanks for joining me. Um, I'll see you in the next episode.